Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you with the Tuesday morning daily video. I post these every day at 9 a.m. So if you like, subscribe, comment below, it's much appreciated. I'm really trying to hit 500 subs by the end of this month. I know we're 2 or 3 days away from the month ending, and I think I need like 10 subs. So if you hit the subscribe button, it's much appreciated. Today I want to talk about Virgin Galactic, ticker is SPCE. I did bring this up last week, how it did run up a little. I just want to follow up basically with it and let you guys know my thoughts and like some of the news if you haven't been, with this stock. I am a long-term investor. I've been in this stock for over a year at this point. So this is kind of a long-term hold, and this is a perfect example why you should long-term invest. So over the weekend or late last week, one of the two, Virgin Galactic received an FAA approval. So that's basically the approval for commercial launching. So they can basically take passengers to the brink of space. So that's, amazing news if you're into space or want to travel to space or something like that. It's going it's going in the right direction basically. So, because it has the FAA approval. So I was talking about this stock in May when it was real beat down. My cost base is $18, $19, $20, somewhere in that ballpark. And I was talking about it saying how hey, it's a good buy. If it goes around $15 or $12, I'm gonna average cost down. Even though this was kind of a speculative play for me, it was one of those things where I was pretty happy with my cost base for how, where it was in my portfolio. It was like 2% of my portfolio. So it's kind of a reach. It's been a little rocky road for this stock. So I was talking about averaging costs down at that point, but I didn't. But I also didn't sell. And at the time, there was no news or no good news about FFA. Actually in May, there was a lot of rumors that they were gonna get delayed. They were never gonna do the test launch. It got pushed back months and months and months for like the past 6 months. There was like delays in October, delays in the winter. So a lot of people kind of hopped off, the Virgin Galactic train, but I kind of stuck with it because that's kind of the way I invest. And here we are, with the FFA approval, it did a complete 180. So in May, it was at lows of 15. Recently, it hit highs of $55. So that's like, basically a 200% gain. I believe, let me check my portfolio right now. I'm pretty sure I'm up crazy in this stock. Let me see. Well, I know I am. So I went from down money a month ago to up 152% right now. So it just shows you how fast a stock can swing, and I really don't see it ever getting to the $15 low again. Obviously there's a lot of swing traders, day traders, and things like that just pushing up the stock a little bit right now. But I could see it correcting down and being somewhere in like the 30 to like 35 range if the market has a lot of weakness in general, maybe. So we'll see. It all depends on the news and stuff like that, but I'm super happy I stuck with it, didn't sell it and all that. They did release some information where they said per person it's going to cost $250,000 to fly, obviously in time as it becomes more regular and they figure out ways of doing it. Obviously the cost of going to the brink of space is going to go down just like anything else. Obviously if you want to be one of the first people, this is probably what you're going to be paying around. So it's a pretty expensive ticket to go to space, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. Like, if you're into that stuff, it might be worth your time to do it. If that's something you want to do in life, especially when you're like middle or late age where you've always wanted to do it, like you might have the wealth to save up or do whatever to do what you want to do. So I thought that was really cool. This is a really exciting stock. The S&P 500 yesterday, just wanted to basically say what happened in the market. S&P 500 and NASDAQ were both green. S&P finished at 0.23%. NASDAQ finished at 0.97%. So that's good. Biden did say, his infrastructure deal was like a handshake agreement, which was good like Thursday or Friday. Then he kind of walked it back over the weekend and then 180'd it, saying like, hey, I didn't mean what I said. He basically said, I'm not going to sign anything until we have, the other bill figured out, which isn't even started yet. But then he walked that back, and now we're back on the infrastructure bill and trying to figure things out. Not much on that bill has changed. The taxes are staying the same. It's actually a pretty good bill. I personally like it, and I think he's doing the right thing as long as both parties can find a middle ground. What I do think is going to happen in the next couple months is I think it's going to rotate to growth. So growth got hit really, really, really hard in April and May. Yeah, it got smashed. So I even think, honestly, bad growth companies might get a little bit of a push. That's something I don't really invest in personally. I usually look at the strong fundamental companies, but I could see a really strong rotation to growth. So every like quarter or every half year, it goes from like growth to SPAC to value, dividends. It's just a rotation of money basically. So I think we're at the point where we're going to start rotating to growth and maybe a little bit of tech. Things are returning back to normal a lot quicker than what I think the Fed thought, which is good good and bad, but I think more good just because the more normal we get back, the more stable everything's going to be, and we should be good. May lows. So I put that because I really don't think we're going to hit May lows again. So really, I'm going to set every stock I'm interested in or every stock I hold to average, most of them be at averaging cost up minus Coinbase. I think that's like the only stock of my 17 that I'm in the negative right now, just because I bought when it IPO'd and it corrected a lot, but that's okay. I believe in that stock long term. I think they're going to turn around. It actually had a great day today, believe it or not. So May lows is going to be like my bar. So I'm going to set certain triggers at certain levels to average cost up in most of my positions. And then if I buy, I'll obviously let you guys know and make videos if I buy anything and what percentage of my position I bought, just so you get a gauge on how heavy I went. So just some big winners today. Coinbase had a 9.87% return. Big day for Coinbase. They were sitting at like 220, 225. They're at 246.70 right now. They closed yesterday at. It's awesome. What else got big? Facebook had a nice day. 356.36 is its share price now right now. It was up 4.39% yesterday. Very nice. Planet 13 went over $7 like I was saying last week. I think if you're gonna buy, you need to do it last week if you want to get in the sixes. So that kind of panned out a little bit to what I was saying. They are launching their new store in a couple weeks. So I think as it gets closer and closer and closer, it's gonna go up and up and up. That's my opinion. What else had a big day? It's really it. I mean, Tesla had a good day. I mean, there's a couple analysts saying it's gonna hit $1,000 per share and stuff like that within the year. So that caused a little bit of excitement yesterday in the Tesla stock. It was floating around the high fives. Now it's at high sixes, so it had a 2.2% gain. So it's pretty good. I mean, nothing super crazy, but it's awesome. So it's kind of where we're heading. I think the market's in a really good place, and I think it's going to keep going up. I've been doing a lot of research about inflation. I really don't think it's going to be that bad as what people think long term. So yes, that's all I got. I mean, Virgin Galactic is a good stock. I'm happy I'm in it. I'm not interested in buying at $55, but it is a stock I will continue to watch. So like I said in the beginning of the video, guys, if you guys like, subscribe, comment below. It's much appreciated. Trying to get the 500 subs at the end of this month. So that's all I got. Till tomorrow. Peace.